What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. This is Saving Stuff with Stephanie, where we are saving for future goals. We're cash stuffing to maintain financial discipline, all in hopes to become debt-free ASAP. And in today's video, we are going to go over the goals that I have set for 2025, and we're going to do like a small flip through of my happy planner so you guys can kind of see, what I've kind of played with in here. So if that is a video that you think you'd be interested in, stick around and stay tuned. All right, y'all, welcome back. So as stated, we are just going to go over some goals that I did get a chance to kind of write out and type out. Did want to kind of do some realistic goals. You guys know I have been on the debt-free journey pretty much, the whole year. And I will be going into 2025 with that same mindset. But we did get to write some goals down this time. I didn't write anything down for 2024. I just knew I wanted to tackle debt. But I do kind of have more of a game plan this go around. And then I'm going to kind of walk you guys through the happy planner because I have changed a lot of things in here. Okay, so I'm doing yearly goals and I'm going to do quarterly goals. Every month I do monthly goals. But we're just going to go over the yearly goals and the quarterly goals in this video. Okay, so I did set 2 goals for each part. The 2 yearly goals that I do have this year, I do want to be debt free by the end of 2025. I do know that is going to be a difficult goal, but I think I can do it. I really do think I can do it. I have, give or take, a little over 16K left to pay. I think if I really budget and hone in on where I can kind of cut a little bit more, I might be able to do it. So that is the goal. That is my main goal for 2025, is to be debt free. Okay. My second goal for the year is I want to read the entire Bible. I have tried to read the Bible several times, but my issue with what I've tried in the past is I can read it, but does it stick? Does it stay? Can you ask me about it in 2 weeks and I can give you, a breakdown of what I read? I don't think you should just be able to read the Bible and quote scripture. I think you should be able to get some, perspective from it. If you ask me about Esther or the book of Esther, I should be able to give you what the main, what was the main point of the book? What did I get from that book? What did that book teach me? That's what I want. And I want that for each book in the Bible because I feel like it's a teaching tool and you should be learning things from it, life lessons from it. So of course there are 66 books in the Bible. There are 52 weeks in a year. What I'm going to try to do, I've already read a few books within this year already. But I'm going to try to read a book a week. And the way I'm going to do that, I know some of you guys have actually seen this, but this is my journal. This is my Bible study journal. And I did make some of this stuff in here. I made this. It's cute. Okay, so I broke it up into, this is the Old Testament. Of course, the books within, the Old Testament. And then the New Testament, all the books within the New Testament. What I'm going to do is there will be a book per week. I am going to read the book. I am going to study the information in the book. I'm going to write a summary of what I read, and then I'm going to type it. Ever since I was in high school, I can write all day, but I don't like to go back and read what I wrote. My handwriting is cute or whatever. But I can read it, but not in a way where I would like to study it. So even back when I was in high school, my teachers used to make me type everything because they would always say your handwriting is pretty, but we can't read it. And we need to be able to read it in order for us to grade your work. So I just got into the rhythm of I type everything, even though I can write it out, but I'm going to type it. It actually makes it easier for me as well. So what I'll do is I'll write the summary out, and then I'm going to type it. So for instance, I have read the book of Esther. I wrote this summary. It was about 3 or 4 pages. But then I got on the computer and I typed it in my own words what the book of Esther was about. So if I need to go back and look or remind myself of what Esther was about, I have my own summary, my own observation in the scriptures that stood out to me. And the goal of this is, by the end of the year, I want to have this entire book here to be filled with all 66 books of the Bible. So I'll literally have my own Bible study from me reading it in one place. That's what I want. So y'all pray for me, but that is what I'm going to try to work on for the year. Okay, so we also have some quarterly goals. Quarter 1, I do want to pay off my Amex card. Of course, I'm sure you guys knew that was coming. I did kind of crunch the numbers as I've previously stated, and I should be through with Amex by February. If I could be through before then, that would be amazing, but definitely by February. Also in quarter 1, I want to do my first no spend month. I was afraid to do no spends this year because I really didn't understand, like, how do you do a no spend when you cash stuff? Because it was like, how are you spending if you don't have no more money? Yeah. So, I mean, there's different ways to do it. I had to learn that. So, my first no spend will be January. And I think the way I'm going to do it, I've gotten a lot of household things during the month of December. So, what I normally do is I normally budget for household with each paycheck. And I also normally budget spending. So, instead of budgeting for household and spending in January, the amounts that I would normally put in those categories, I'm just going to save it. Also, another thing that I didn't write on here that I'm going to try to do a little differently is, instead of me throwing everything that I roll over, everything that I save in a savings challenge for that month at debt, I think I'm going to do the 80-20 rule, and I'm going to throw 80% at debt and the other 20% at savings because of quarter 3, and we'll get to that. Okay, so those are the 2 goals for quarter 1. I want to pay off my Amex card, and I want to do my first no spend month. Quarter 2, I want to pay off my Discover card. Crunch the numbers again. I should be able to get my Discover card paid off by the end of June. Should. So the first 6 months of 2025, I should be finished with credit card debt. Yes. The second goal I have for quarter 2 is I want to have 100. I was about to say 100K. Look at God. Come on, Lord. Wouldn't that be something? I ain't gonna say it ain't possible, because anything is possible. But what I wrote on this here paper is I want to have 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is June the 11th. So that is a goal for me. I think right now I am at 640-ish. So we have about 350, 60-ish to go. So I think by June 11th of next year, I might be able to hit that. But that is a goal. Okay, quarter 3, I do have 2 goals. I want to have back to school fully funded. If you guys watch my channel before, you know this year I was not able to finish out or fully fund back to school. I think we were like $150 shy of what I had wanted to have in that envelope for back to school. I mean, we still made do. She was still fine. But this year, my daughter is graduating from 6th grade going into junior high. And that's something I don't play about. So just hear me out. That is a very pivotal moment in a kid's life when they go from elementary school to junior high. And I want her to be confident, and I want her to be comfortable. So when we go into junior high, I don't want it to be like, oh, well, she doesn't have, or I can't get this, or, you know, you can't have that yet, or I don't want that. I want her to go into junior high knowing I have everything that I need and a lot of things that I want at the time, you know, at this time in my life. I'm just saying that's where a lot of things, that's where kids start to learn who they are. Puberty sets in, behavioral things start to, you know, change. They're not kids anymore. They're turning into adolescents and preteens. And that time in their life, I really want to hone in and make sure, like, she has everything that I feel like she needs to be confident and comfortable. So that's one of the reasons why I am going to change it a little bit as far as what I'm saving for debt versus not saving anything for savings. I'm going to do 80-20 because I need to make sure this is funded. And this year, the amount that I want to have in back to school is about $600. And I know y'all like, wow, Stephanie, how? I don't know. But $500 to $600 is just what I want to have in that envelope by the time she go back to school in August. Okay? So I think if I start in January, that gives me 8 months to kind of, yeah. So I'm hoping, I'm telling y'all, these some major goals, but maybe. This right here is mini vacay. Again, she's graduating 6th grade in May. Of course, quarter 3 starts in July. And I think, of course, that's over the summer. They're out of school. And I kind of wanted to do something with the family. It probably won't be nothing major, anything too big. But we may go to like Orange Beach or somewhere like for a couple of days just to get away. Just to say, congratulations, you have no more credit card debt. You know, something. I want to put my feet in the ocean. That's all I'm saying. I haven't done it in 2 years. And I need to do it. So it's like a reset thing for me. So if we can do that, we all come together is what we normally do. We all come together, everybody pay their share, and we divide it up. We may be able to do like, 2 or 3 days in Orange Beach or somewhere like that. Okay. And then the last quarter, which is quarter 4, I want to aggressively tackle student loans, my student loans, because that will be the last debt that I have. And I always, and I'm not sure why this is, every November, I'm always looking to start something new in reference to a hobby. And this November, it was planning. I got a happy planner. I started playing with the planner stickers, and I want to plan and plan and plan. And I like it. I enjoy it. It's something that, it's a hobby now for me. It's not just a necessity in reference to budgeting, but I enjoy it. I always do a new hobby. Last year, it was cash stuffing and budgeting. This year, it's planning, 2024. So, the end of 2025, I want there to be something else. Never, ever, ever stop learning. Never give up on hobbies. As long as you're learning, I think it keeps you young and it keeps your mind going. Never give up on hobbies. Always have things that you enjoy doing just for your own self, for your own comfort. We do a lot of things, especially as women and moms and spouses, for everybody else. But keep a little bit of that for yourself, because that's very important. Because at the end of the day, you have to live with you for the rest of your life. So have some things that you enjoy, So that's basically it as far as the goals that I have. I'm really going to try my darndest to meet these goals. And of course, they all have like a little check mark box beside them. Once I meet them, then I'll check them off and we'll go to the next. Okay. But let me give you guys a little walkthrough of this planner. Let me show you guys the front, because I've been playing in it. But we'll go through it so you guys can see it a little bit. But that is the front. It says 2025. When I saw this planner, I liked it because of the colors. I didn't know what vertical, dashboard, horizontal. I didn't know what any of those things were. I just saw the cover and was like, oh, it's pretty. So I got it. And then I knew I wanted a big happy planner. So because I have my own sheets, and I wanted my sheets to be incorporated into the setup. So I knew I wanted a big one, and this one right here was the cutest big one I saw, so I picked it up. So of course, this is the vertical layout. And I've been playing in it. I put majority of the things that I've been messing with over the last few weeks in here. So December, we'll go back and look at the goals for December when we start talking about setting goals for January and doing the monthly budget. But this is just all the stuff that I've already done so far. Of course, my weekly expense tracker, my what's in your wallet, which I got to do that soon. But yeah, it's just mainly my things in the front here. I still got to do that. My debt tracker, still have to do that. And then my goals. So this is the beginning of the actual planner. I did write my name in it, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to type my name on a sticker and just put it here so it looks pretty. But that's the first part. And then you've got your 2025, 2026 at a glance. The months at a glance for those 2 years. And then you have, you know, the first 6 months of the year. The dates where you can kind of write maybe birthdays or anniversaries, you know, just to, if you look at this page. I don't know if I'll be using this. I might. I don't know yet, but that's what that would be for. And then you've got the last 6 months of the year here. And then y'all know I always set my goals for January. So I'll have 3 goals for the month. And then, of course, we always close out December with, you know, what we learned, highlights of the month, things of that nature. I need to get me a no-spin calendar. And I think I have an idea where I will be getting that from. But I had to make myself a little note because I know that will be going here. Okay, the one thing that I can say about Happy Planner, and I think next year I am going to do me the custom Happy Planners. Because I don't like the fact that the dashboards have the calendar on the inside, where you can't just take the dashboard off and replace it. But with the customizable Happy Planners, you can. I did not know that. Of course, I didn't know much about Happy Planner until after I purchased one. But next year, I think I'll probably do like a customizable Happy Planner so I don't have to like not like my dashboards. But I just redid my dashboards. This is just cardstock, okay, and sticker paper. And it just says we must consult our means rather than our wishes. This is January. My spread for January will be blue, purple, you know, Winter Wonderland-esque. So that's why it's this color. And I think every month will have somewhat of a color theme. But we'll get into the spread for January real soon. So that's what we're looking at so far. But like I said, I do like the Happy Planner. It is something that I think I'm definitely going to continue with. I even got the, you know, the little journal notebook. Y'all, this notebook costs $5. Ain't that something? Ain't that pretty? So yeah, I definitely be looking for some more. They usually have these stuff like this on clearance, or a lot of the stores do discounts. But now that I am into the Happy Planner, I might have to kind of start looking for some more stuff. Okay, but that does conclude this video, you guys. If you did make it this far in the video and you have yet to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, smash the notification bell so you are notified when I upload another video. And I will see you all in the next one. Y'all have a good night. Bye.